Good evening, guys. Welcome back to our 5th game of our playoff series. We've got our two teams just about to get ready. Sorry for the delay tonight. We had a few... Well, I was home late. Let's not lie. I was home a little bit late. Plus, we were missing one or two of the team members. So it was kind of my fault and their fault, in a sense. But it's fine. We've got everybody here now. We've got 4 in red, 4 in blue. Just to go over the teams really quickly. On red, we have Captain Papaya, Drumroll 91, Kieran 0121, and Reba Fan Trouble 1. And on the blue team, we have Zirim, I think I'm pronouncing that right, JCH 381, Monkey Nater 3, and Keith MC1. So we're ready to get started. I'm gonna stand over here. I'm gonna tell them to pull the levers. Okay, they've pulled the levers, so we're just waiting for the game to start. And here we go. Get the time set for them. What? Why can't... Oh. Because I'm a retard. There you go. I'm very much alive. Just a little bit late getting in. My bad. Oh. No pickup. No follow. So... Oh no, I just disabled them. That's not good. There we go. So now I'm invisible. I won't get in their way. I can't pick up any items. And mobs won't get attracted to me. So we can keep an eye on what they're doing here. Pretty standard fare for the beginning of the game. Collect some wood, get some basic tools going. Can't do much until you get rid of those spawners, guys. So we have a zombie taking a bath. Same thing over here, really. I mean, normally what you have is you'll have like one person starting collecting wool so that you can start making your bridges. One person will, you know, make some pickaxes to get rid of the spawners, and the other two will just kind of fill in wherever or help with those tasks as well. Got Captain here taking care of some spawners. There's still a couple left though. 2 left, I think. So it seems. I very much like cheese as well, bionic sandwich. Cheese is awesome. We do have somebody on a bow and arrow here. I can't quite see him though. Where is he? I don't know. They're trying to take them out with their pickaxes right now. Do you know one thing I'll have to check on? I don't know if it's a glitch, but... okay, we've got Reba Fan trying to take some pot shots up top. I've not seen any chickens spawn from the chicken spawners for some reason. But to be honest with you, you get quite a good supply of steak, so it's not a huge issue. Still no deaths on either team. Hopefully they've all managed to set their bed. I would hate a repeat of last night's match, because that was sucky. Why just 380p or 360p? Because that's all you get with YouTube, unless, well, to begin with, once you first start live streaming with YouTube, they only allow you to have 360p, and then after you've kind of proved yourself and you don't upload any copyright live streams and stuff like that, then they give you 720p. So I'm working my way towards it. Okay, we've got this team. They're going for the whole destroy our chunk thing as well. I don't know, I feel very unsafe, especially when there's mobs still. You could get knocked off very easily. But I suspect most of them have set their spawns by now already. Got some zombie meat. Still not too much happening. No bridges started yet that I can tell. No, bridgeless so far. Let's see how the blue team's doing on bridges. Possibly, Fabian, it could be that there's no grass, which would be an oversight. Oh, blue team has started making progress towards the engineering satellite. But it could be because there's no grass there right now. How do you choose people to join? It wasn't so much I chose them. We had a sign up on our forums where anybody could sign up. We had that open for like 10 days and then we closed it. So I didn't choose them. They just applied, I guess. Edging ever closer to the engineering satellite. I don't think the red team has made any progress on a bridge yet. Oh, no, they have. They are. Actually, they put that down pretty quick. They're already at the satellite here. Or very closely. Who's this? We've got Captain Papaya with a Batman skin. Again, you always want to approach these satellites for the top. From the top, they're a lot easier to take care of. Would have done better if he brought maybe a bow and arrow, but we do have Reba Fan backing him up with a bow and arrow here. Oop, nearly had an accident there from Captain. He has managed to remove the skeleton spawners. It's just the 2 zombie spawners at the bottom. This is always a good satellite to come for first because there's all these building blocks that you can use. More so the bricks and the stone slabs. I guess the redstone and the redstone torches is always useful as well if you want to make some kind of TNT bombs or traps or whatever. They've also started breaching out towards the alchemy satellite, which is... Oh no, it is the armory satellite, sorry, my bad. To the armory satellite. Blue team a little bit behind in terms of... well, I don't know, have they emptied this chest already? No, they're not behind actually at all. They have also emptied the engineering satellite already. It's my birthday pretty soon. Next Thursday. I don't know why we're talking about birthdays again, but... Red team has got some... has organised their chests quite nicely. Ooh, Captain Papaya did fall. I very much hope that he set a spawn. He's on the red team, so hopefully he'll be here. He's there. Okay, so he's fine. Oh, actually I need to turn something off. I just remembered. There you go. That'll probably change the colour of things. I reduced the contrast on my screen at night, so it's not so kind of bright and in your eyes, but I forgot I was streaming. So it made everything look a little bit like red-orange. Yeah, I put that on last night. It helps, it makes it easier to keep track of who we're watching, and, you know, how many people are left in each team. Okay, red team also about to clear the armory satellite here. Still don't think they've quite made it to the engineering satellite though. No, they have. Sorry, they're clear. I got confused by the layout. Then they've cleared the engineering satellite. They're almost reaching the armory satellite. Blue team is kind of in the same position. They've cleared the engineering satellite, and we do have them. Whoa, I missed the platform. We do have them making a bridge now towards the armory satellite. We've got Keith here as a cactus. Keith, what are you doing? Okay, so I guess he's not going for steps. He's just going for a straight up vertical thing. Saturday the 27th. I'm on the 25th. Is my birthday. How are you going to get back up there now, Keith? You didn't think this through, did you? Okay, it looks like he's having to put some stairs in now. And Zerum is going around filling these treacherous holes with some basic blocks. You don't need to fill every one, but you know, if you were to put one here, for example, then it would stop people falling down. You just need to make sure that there's not any huge openings, because all you need is a creeper or a skeleton or something to shoot you off or to blow you off. No, my birthday's on the 25th, so my birthday's next Thursday. If you're talking to me. I don't know if you were talking to me. Okay, we have Kieran here at the Armory Satellite. He's made his bridge. He's just getting on top of it now so he can take out the spawners a little bit easier. Lots of good stuff in here. The bow's especially useful. Keith did just fall. He's on the blue team, but hopefully he did set himself a spawn. It's really, you know, I mean, we had it yesterday. You've really got to make your spawn, set your spawn ASAP. Now, you can't always do it straight away because of the zombies that are in the area. So you need to take care of the zombies, the spawners, very carefully, and then set your spawn. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. We also lost Drumroll fell, but I'm pretty sure that all these guys have got their spawn set right now. Keith, what is this monstrosity? He's over there with his bare hands. I'm guessing he ran out of blocks and was unable to make his stairs. He made a bit of a goof there. I'm not going to lie, Keith. He has managed to remove the top two spawners, though. He's just got the bottom. Are they spider spawners at the bottom? I can't really... Yes, they... no, they're skeleton spawners at the bottom. Spider spawners were at the top, which he's now removed. I uploaded a Technic yesterday. Yeah, I guess we'll probably do more. I'll probably limit the teams in the next one, though. I wasn't expecting quite as much people to sign up as we had this time, and we ended up with like 13 teams, and that makes organizing the games very difficult because it's not an even number. So I'll probably restrict it to 8 teams for the next one. Plus, having so many teams means we have to play like a gazillion games. So yeah, we'll probably limit it to 8 for the next time, just to make things a little bit easier. But maybe we'll have the polls open a little bit longer, and it'll be a case of the first 8 teams to sign up. The better. We might have maybe sign up 10 teams and have 2 teams in reserve, so that if one of the teams drops out or doesn't turn up, then they can take their place in the competition. But yeah, I haven't really thought about it because we've still got a long way to go in this competition right now. Tom, your next game could potentially be tomorrow. In fact, it probably will be tomorrow. You versus DP, I'd imagine. I'm not sure what they're doing with these vertical things. What's wrong with stairs, guys? That's just a mess. It's kind of a waste of blocks as well. If you are getting glitched blocks or anything like that, then yeah, you can relog real quick. Okay, so let's have an update. We've got the blue team has cleared engineering. They've cleared armory, or just about to clear armory. Red team, however, has cleared the engineering, cleared the armory, and has pretty much almost reached the alchemy satellite as well. What if you never get to play cluster? What do you mean, Justin? I don't follow you. Do you mean like if you've never played it before? I mean, I've only played it once, but the principle is straightforward. I mean, you watch a couple of games of it on YouTube and, you know, you'll get the idea of it. Do have the blaze shooting everywhere. You have to be careful with the blaze as well. You know, one stray fireball could set your chunk on fire. But it looks like they have made it over. They will be able to remove the spawners. God, these blazes are a little bit loud. No pickaxe, I guess. Drum roll. Ah, see, there's one caught them out there. I think it'll be okay though, because it landed on stone and next to grass and stuff. Although there is a piece of wool, but I think the worst it would do is destroy these 2 blocks. So I don't think it's a huge deal. But you have to be careful with that. With the blaze spawners for sure. I don't know what to say. I mean, we have to have a limit on the teams, Justin. I mean, we could either do something like the first 8 teams, or we could even do like a lottery system with the teams and draw out 8 team names. There's no real super fair way of doing it, unfortunately. But if you don't have like 8 teams, like if I had 10 or 12, it would make organizing like quarterfinals and semifinals a nightmare, because there aren't. It's just the way it works out. If you look at the brackets on the forums, they're all kind of screwed up because of the amount of teams we've got. What other games do I play? I obviously play Minecraft. Right now I'm playing Dishonored, Borderlands 2, League of Legends, Minecraft. But I like loads of stuff. I like all different kind of games. I think the next game I'm looking forward to, hasn't been released yet, is going to be the next BioShock game, which is like February or March, I think it is. But that's definitely what the next big thing on my list. I'll probably get the new Call of Duty game as well, but you know, I'm not that overly excited about it, to be honest. Have I played Trouble in Mineville? No, I haven't played that. Still no early aggression from either team. They're just content with collecting their resources. I think the red team is slightly ahead in terms of getting to their satellites. They're just emptying now the alchemy satellite, whereas the blue team has yet to do so. They're about to. They're almost there, but they haven't quite done it. They have done the engineering satellite though. Would our game be able to do before 3 PM? It depends what time that is for me, I guess, Tom. I'll talk to you about it later. I will sort something out. I haven't put up times for because the unofficial quarterfinals. I mean, they're not really quarterfinals because of the amount of teams that we've got, which is kind of goes back to having too many teams. I mean, really, at tomorrow's stage, we should have 8 teams left. But we don't. I think we have 9. Or we will have 9, so it's a little bit awkward. Okay, so the red team is starting to make progress on their tower. I haven't got any plans to change the map, mainly because I didn't create the map in the first place. But okay, we've got the red team going very, very high again. We saw something like this from one of the teams yesterday, and it turned out that they didn't have enough ladders to get that high. But I think they're okay. We do also have the blue team responding in kind, also towering up, not wanting to fall behind, I'm guessing. But the red team, as far as I'm aware now, has collected all the resources they need. There's still a lot of diamond available on the chunk. As you can see, there's a block here, there's ore, and here again. This one's been removed, but there is another one here. So they've only actually removed 1/4 of their diamonds so far, which is fine for now, but they need to make sure they pick those up before the blue team is in a position to drop TNT on them. Again, the blue team has left a little bit of iron, but they have removed their diamonds, which is probably the more important resource at this stage. The Hobbit movie, when is that even out? Okay, Okay, we have the red team here, making a little bunker. And the blue team's so far away, I can't even see their pillar. There we are. I've got phunkeymonkeh on here trying to interrupt them as much as possible. I guess I will probably be... Oh, phunkeymonkeh did fall and die, unfortunately, but he's just fine. Not sure what's going on here. What do you got planned here, JCH? Maybe there's some more defensive structures to protect their bed. Be interesting to see what the teams do in terms of protecting their bed. Most people tend to go for the obsidian protection, but that does have its downfalls, as I've mentioned. Okay, looks like the red team might have decided to move their bed to one of the... Aha, there it is. So they've moved their bed back to the engineering satellite, and they have protected it with obsidian. So that makes it a lot more difficult for the blue team to destroy their bed. It's still perfectly Oh, is it out this year? That's cool. I haven't really been keeping up on it, so I had no idea when it was out. Will the server be restarted in a new start? No. When 1.4 comes out, which I think is coming out on Wednesday, we will be updating to 1.4. It won't be on Wednesday though, because we have to... Oh look, they are on fire. We have to wait for Bucket and all of the gazillions of plugins that we use to also be updated to 1.4. So it won't be Wednesday that we update, but we will be updating. As far as the map reset is concerned, no. I don't see any reason to reset the map for this update. There's a lot of new items, which you can get without resetting the map. We will reset the nether, so we'll have those wither skeletons and all that kind of good stuff. But we will not be resetting the map. Hopefully that answers your question. Okay, red team is thundering towards their base now. They've got several bunkers along the way. I'm not sure blue team has noticed how far over to their base they are. And blue team has yet to do anything in regards to protecting their bed. It's just sitting here out in the open. I'm not sure they're even aware of how close the red team is. They're pretty much on top of them already. Yeah, they could drop a couple of TNT there and take the front half of the chunk off. Okay, blue team is unloading the potions. Maybe they're going for a rush. I mean, they could even use their bridge because they're practically connecting, as you can see here. Okay, they're trying to disrupt their tower a little bit, but the blue team could very easily here use the red team's bridge. Yeah, we will reset the nether. The nether, there's no important structures or anything, so we will reset that. Okay, that TNT's in the wrong place, buddy. You're going to destroy your bridge. Yeah, that was the wrong place. So I'm not sure about how the witches and stuff will behave. You know, I'm not sure if they have a specific biome or anything like that. But we... Oh dear. Okay, so we do have TNT aggression coming from the red team already. They are starting to make a bit of a dent in their chunk here, as you can see. Whoa, actually quite a big one. Usually when the TNT starts raining, it's not a good thing. And the blue team has yet to do... Oh, have they lost their bed already? Or have they moved it? Okay, they moved it over here. Reaper fan, I'm guessing, is relogging. Now, see, that's not a good thing. Picking up... Okay, it is night time, but they need to set that bed down, and everybody needs to set their spawn ASAP. We saw this yesterday. People picked up their bed, but it was daytime. They were unable to reset their spawns, and that was pretty much it. That was game over. But thankfully, we do have them. Captain Papayas here. They haven't even noticed him. But he... okay, they did lose their bed again, but I think they're okay. They'll have to reset it again. And Monkey here hasn't reset his bed yet, but I think these three guys have. Is there going to be any big builds? Well, yeah, I mean, that's my intention. I mean, I just haven't had much time recently. But I really want to get as soon as this competition is over, I really want to get the project and MMO maps in full swing. I've wanted to do them for months, but I just haven't had time, especially with stuff like these competitions and what have you. Quite a lot of pressure coming from the red team now. They have easy access to the blue team's base. Their bed is unprotected, so if a red team member is able to rush into this base, steal their bed, and kill themselves, it's pretty much game over for the blue team. That would be my strategy right now. Captain Papaya was able to see where they were keeping their bed, so they are in a position to be able to do that. Well, that won't be too much of a problem, Fabian, because you know, we would only potentially have witches in the MMO map, or the SMP map, sorry. Oh dear, that's not good. And the SMP map won't be up till after 1.4 anyway, so that will be a newly generated map. Why isn't my account on the forum confirming? I don't understand the question, Justin. Come again? So the SMP map will be a 1.4 map, so nothing to really worry about there. Okay, Captain Papaya was unable to make it in. He did get a beat down. Do have a few zombies spawning again. Not many teams using the torches that that they get. They might not have just had opportunity. You definitely we saw that yesterday. You know, the opposite team had. Oh dear. Okay. Wow. So much TNT falling down on them now. But the water, for the most part, is pretty much protecting them. So, not accomplishing too much right now, other than to kill them potentially. But my strategy, if I were on the red team now, would be to get their resources, or ideally get their bed. You can see they've got no diamond. It looks like the blue team has used their diamond already. They do have a bit of iron left though, so they could always make some iron armor if they needed to. JCH able to take out Reaper Fan there. Another TNT going down. Again, it's not going to destroy much though. If the blue team can stay away from it, then they'll be just fine. I'm kind of just sitting in the blue base right now because that's where all the action is. It's not confirming. What do you mean? It's not sending you an email, or? The only email that I know that has problems is Hotmail. If you're using Hotmail, it sucks. Get a Gmail account. That and check spam folders, etc. Looks like Kieran's probably relogging. Yeah, there he is. Okay, now they're okay for spawn points on this bed right now. But they have lost a lot due to water here, so they need to be wary of that. Okay, that TNT is missing, unfortunately. Are you using Hotmail, Justin? If it is that because you're using Hotmail, just sign up for a quick Gmail account for the forums. It's so much better, and you know it's free. It'll only take you a couple of minutes, and you only need to use it for the forums. You know, well, you don't need to ever use it again if you don't want to. If they can bridge over a little bit further, just maybe 5 or 6 blocks, and drop it kind of this area, they could easily get their bed. But I don't think the red team has realized where the blue team's bed is just yet. It is pretty well hidden there. We don't have any permanent casualties, but well, I was gonna say he didn't look too healthy there with the TNT exploding in his face. Kieran is in their base. I don't think he's noticed. Monkey Nator is out. I'm not sure how he got eliminated, but he is out from the blue team. Kieran is still in their base. Again, I don't think they've noticed. Oh, he has died, unfortunately. Just tell Reba to be a bit more sportsmanlike. Okay, JCA just picked up their bed. See, this is a problem. He's picked up their bed. He cannot set spawn now. Set his spawn until nighttime. So that is a big problem. I saw the team yesterday doing exactly the same thing. And I know it's not always. It's easier for me to judge them. You know, I've got no pressure on me whatsoever. But you need to be wary of that. It's not a good idea to move your bed in the day. If okay, Captain Papaya did go down. If Keith, well, if any of the blue teams dies now, they will be out. Okay, thankfully only 2 red team members died. The blue team is okay for now. Largely in part due to the diamond armor, I think. So they've got, I don't know even, where is the sun? It's only just hit morning, so that's going to be a big problem for them. Just ask Monkey to leave if he's out. Just to makes it easier to keep track of who's alive and who isn't. We do have some more fighting going on up top here. Oh, and Zerim is out. He disconnected, unless he just needed to relog. I'm assuming he died. I must have missed that. He probably got arrowed from above and the bed wasn't set, so they could do nothing about it. And it's not looking good for blue right now. If either of them dies right now, they will be out. Reba Fan is taking some shots here. Kieran was killed. Reba Fan was also killed. So I think, again, due to the diamond armor, the blue team was able to repel that attack. Diamond armor too strong. I wish I could see how much life team members had. I'll see if I can find a mod to do that for the next games. Oh, we do have somebody sneaking in down. Oh, trying to swim up the water there. Who is it? It's Drumroll. Trying to do an attack here from below. Captain Papaya is in their base. But again, you need to get geared up. You can't... Well, I mean you can, but it'll just take a lot longer to take on those people with diamond swords and diamond armor. And this could pay off technically for the blue team. I mean, if they're able to repel the red team long enough so that the red team doesn't have any iron, gold, diamond, then you know they could. I mean, they might have done it already. I'd certainly say the red team has died more than the blue team, and that's, I think, in part due to you know, their advances. They've been pretty aggressive, and it doesn't look like they have much left. They have collected all their diamonds and all their iron. They have a little bit of iron, but that's about it, really. Well, I didn't clear anybody's inventory, Reba, so I think you're fibbing. You can check the stream. So how are we? We've still got the some remaining blue team members. It's midday now, so they need to survive at least another 5 minutes or so before they can set their spawns again. Not sure where JCH is. Oh, he's down here. I mean, the blue... Oh, okay. We do have some aggression again. Captain Papaya coming over with his bow and arrow. Just cannot compete with these diamond-cladded enemies, though. Hopefully, Justin, that if we can get it working, yeah. And when I say get it working, I mean automated. I don't think... See, this is the problem now. The early aggression from the red team has pretty much resulted in them losing all their resources, I think. I mean, I don't know without... well, without looking in their inventories, which I can't do. So, and every time they come over with their bows and arrows, their little bits of armor, whatever they come over with, they're dying, and they're giving those resources right to the blue team. We do have Kieran up top. He does have a sword. I think he'll have a better chance killing them with a sword than he will with a bow and arrow. Obviously, it does a fair bit more damage. I mean, personally, I'd probably just drop some more TNT, but they could have used it all already. Yeah, I mean, Justin, we're gonna look into what games we can put on there. Anything that works, we'll give it a try. Okay, we have 3 men, or 3 people coming over from the red team now. More TNT dropping down. It needs to be dropped in a different area, in my opinion. Dropping it in the water really isn't doing anything. In fact, if they're going to sacrifice themselves, bring one piece of TNT and a redstone torch and start destroying this bits of the chunk that don't have water on them. Look at all these resources from the dead red team members here. We've got a sword there, we've got bows and arrows. Oh, okay, TJ, thank you. I'll check that out. Oh, no. Oh, you mean on the tab menu? I know that already. Yeah, I know what that mod is. Yeah, you press tab and it shows you the hearts. I know what you're talking about. We can't use that, though. That exact one, because that's hardcore. Food doesn't heal you and stuff. It's... Ooh, okay, that's where they wanted to be putting that TNT. At this point, because they have been unable to set their spawn in their bed for the last 5 minutes, so they still need to kill those two team members. I don't know if the red team does have any TNT left. Looks like they've all gone back to their base. Oh no, they're just here. We have... Okay, well they're armoured up now. They stand a much better chance. You've got Drumroll with his full diamond armour. diamond sword. We've got Reba Fan with gold armor and an iron sword. They could stand a chance of killing these guys. It looks like Reba's just diving in here. Oops. He's caught Keith a little bit unawares. Keith has got his bow and arrow in his hands. And Keith, unless he can hit the water, he's hit the water. He's okay. He will be able to swim back up, so he's not out yet. Reba Fan did take their bed. But it's kind of irrelevant at this stage, as I've said. They haven't been able to set their spawn. But they definitely can't set their spawn now. The only option really that they have is to get back over and do some damage. You can see here that we do have one of the team members trying to make a different bridge with whatever blocks he can find, including pistons. Drumroll is behind him. I don't think he sees him come in. He's going to get knocked off, and that will be it for JCH. Keith is the only person left. JCH will not have a bed to spawn in. So yeah, we've just got Keith. We've got him coming back up the chunk here. He's just about to get back to the chunk. Drumroll probably sees him. That armor on him has served him well, but it's got to be pretty low now on hit points. Reba's going for the attack, and I fell. Reba is down. Drumroll and Keith going at it. I think Drumroll will have the advantage simply because his armor's newer. Keith does manage to hit the water again, so he is going to take a couple of minutes to swim back up. We do have two team members waiting for them over here, though. And this water just makes it so difficult to move. But we have 4 versus 1, guys. Not looking promising for the blue team. They are more than likely going to lose this game, but it's been a fun game nonetheless. Okay, we have Kieran with his enchanted iron armor. Keith's still trying to swim up. I think he's probably just delaying the inevitable here, but good sport for not just throwing in the towel. I like to see people fighting it out to the end. Be a man, Keith. Be a man. Yeah, we have Kieran just waiting for him there. He's trying to get a few lucky arrows on. Oh, he does manage to hit him. I should have always done that. I should have pressed off 1 to begin with, shouldn't I? Okay, it looks like Keith's going in. Just don't get knocked off again, Keith. Oh, he manages to knock Kieran off, but he is saved by the water also. I'd love to know what kind of state Keith's armor is in. It's got to be at the very most half health. It's taken such a beating, and he goes down again. Thankfully, not as far down. We do have them fighting it out in the water here, and he was able to knock Kieran down. Okay, Reba Fan is just taking some shots in the back there. Looks like Kieran's back up top, duking it out again, back into the water. Oh, was able to get some good hits on Kieran there, and again. And again, saved by the water. Somebody needs to cut off the... Why didn't they... Like, if I was on the red team now, I would just stop that water. He's out. Just put some blocks down, stop the water. That's all you need to do. Yeah, exactly, Word, to just stop the water and he'd be dead. A valiant effort by Keith, though. Oh, he's fallen back down again. Not really sure what the red team is up to. We've got Kieran in the water there, which I can see. Don't know where the other 3 team members are. Okay, we've got a couple there. I guess just looting them. I am the mighty paint. Are you? I eat paint. Or eat paint chips. Are you that guy? Okay, Keith has made it back up to the chunk. He's swimming up to the second level. Whoops. Oh, reburn him. Yeah, this fighting in this water thing is getting boring. I don't even know where the red team has gone. You've got Keith here, still alive. He's been alive far too long now, guys. You should have taken care of him. Okay, got Keith making another heroic effort to get over to the red team's base. Just trying to do something, trying to hang on, probably trying to get their bed. I mean, if he can get their bed, he's held on really well. So, I mean, the difficulty he's got is that the red team's bed is back in the engineering satellite right at the back. I'm not sure he has enough block. Oh, he might have enough blocks. The red team is still over on their chunk. On the wrong chunk here, so we do have Captain coming back, but oh, Keith is out. Unlucky Keith. Let's put really good effort from Keith though, fighting until the end. Good game, guys. Good game. Well, thank you for watching. We do have another game planned for this evening. Between Team Overlords and I've forgotten their name, and the Chunkers, I think they're called. The Chunkers, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I have a sneaky suspicion that the Overlords team won't turn up. And I only say that because they're not any names that I recognize. But you know, that doesn't mean that they won't turn up, but I do suspect that they won't. So bear that in mind, guys. If they don't turn up, then the Chunkers will win by default, and they will go through to the quarterfinals. The quarterfinals of which will take place tomorrow, or will start tomorrow at least. The times will be posted on the forums. Link will be in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.